Now, for more on how the BP situation is affecting commodities and stocks, we've got Ed Meir. Ed Meir is a senior commodities analyst for MF Global. He spent 8 years working for Trans World Metals. At the time, that was the largest aluminum exporter in China. Ed Meir, welcome to Bloomberg.
Thank you.
So, Ed, have we learned anything more? I mean, this just seems to be a continuing saga of what doesn't go right. What can we learn right now?
Well, I mean, at least we've had some good news today. They apparently have put this containment cap on, so at least the flow of oil is going to hopefully stop a little bit. And from what I'm reading, they're going to fine-tune the cap a little bit more in an effort to capture most of the spill. But it's literally, no pun intended, in uncharted territory we are. You know, nobody's done this before, and they're just sort of making it up on the fly, I think.
But, Ed, I mean, is that any way to actually drill an oil well? I mean, we've been drilling oil wells for about 100 years. I mean, shouldn't we have figured something out by now?
No, I agree with you. Look, I'm not an oceanographer. I'm not an engineer. But, you know, these things are supposed to work. And like you said, there's thousands of rigs out there. And it just takes one accident to highlight the dangers. It's like, you know, you don't have a nuclear explosion, but you have one and you'll remember it forever.
So is there a moratorium on drilling? I mean, is that going to be something on everybody's list? Because there was a sort of a market rumor about a moratorium on even drilling in the shallow waters. That turned out to not be accurate.
That's correct. That came out yesterday, I think, and it kind of helped give us a spike in the crude oil markets, and then it was quickly denied. You know, I think the shallower waters seem to be a bit more manageable. I think, you know, they could probably put out some of the problems, but, you know, when you have to go 5,000 feet and you can't get any humans down there because of the pressure, I think that's something that I'm sure the administration will be looking at quite closely and making it much more difficult to drill at those depths.
Ed Meir, is Tony Hayward going to survive this as the chief executive of BP?
Well, I don't think they're going to switch horses right now in midstream. I think his position is quite vulnerable, given that it sort of happened on his watch. But I'm sure they're going to back him at least till he gets through this crisis.
Ed Meir, what about officials in the administration of the president? I mean, for example, the Secretary of the Interior. Is his job on the line?
I don't think so. I mean, you know, this is really a technological issue that has to be addressed. And I doubt anybody at the Interior Department would have picked it up that some off valve or safety valve or whatever they call it isn't working or is capable of not working. So I think it's sort of a chink in the armor, a weak point that people are going to be looking at, and I'm sure they're going to review all these drills, all these rigs, no matter how deep they are.
But Ed, I mean, it seems as though, you know, we're going to have changes in regulation. I mean, the Minerals Management Service, that's gone. That's been cut up into other responsibilities.
Right. You know, they're splitting those responsibilities into one department to collect the royalties, one department to regulate. Kind of like on Wall Street. You want to make sure that everybody is separate so that there's no conflicts of interest.